I'm about to do something that has never been done on YouTube before. I'm pretty much just exposing myself. I'm about to tell you the secret on how 3 faceless YouTube videos made me over $100,000. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Romayroh. I've been doing YouTube automation for the last 7 years, and I've made over $1 million doing this. And yes, I don't blame you for being skeptical because those numbers don't make any sense, but I'm going to show you the actual proof right now. So besides the title name and the thumbnail, I'm gonna essentially blur everything else. So I have this YouTube video here that got 9.9 million views. It got 656 hours of watch time, 17,000 subscribers, and that made me a total of $69,663. Now, before anyone starts claiming that this is not real, I'm gonna go down here to settings. I'm gonna show it's USD, and very quickly, I'm also gonna point out that a lot of people accuse me of changing the currency to Jamaican dollars. I'm gonna show you what it would look like if it was Jamaican dollars. So if I click on this, that means that this video made me $10,654, which is not true. It doesn't make any sense. So if I go back down to USD, which is right here, and I click save, you're gonna see that it's 69,000, and then I'm gonna refresh the page again and show you that it is still $69,000. Now keep in mind that this isn't one single YouTube video, and it's an evergreen niche. Now I know what you're wondering, what is the niche of these videos? Well, I'm about to tell you, but first I'm gonna show you the second highest earned video on my channel. This video here has 8.9 million views, 905 hours of watch time, it gained 26,000 subscribers, and it has a total of $66,521. Again, I'm gonna go back down to settings and show it is USD, and then I'm gonna refresh the page. Now before I do anything else and tell you the niche, I'm gonna go back to settings and show you it is USD. So what was I posting? Well, I was posting top 10 TV show moments. That's all I was doing. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, what TV show was I posting videos on? I'm about to tell you, but first I'm gonna show you the analytics for the third highest earned video on this channel, which is 4.8 million views, 257,000 hours of watch time. It gained a total of 2,300 subscribers, and it made $20,250. Again, going back down to settings, showing it's USD, refreshing the page, and now I'm going to tell you exactly how to do this. So what was the TV show? Well, I posted 3 specific TV shows on this channel, and one of them reigned supreme. So in third place, we have the TV show Undercover Boss. That TV show kind of works today. I've seen some channels posting about it, so you can do that. In second place, with the highest earned videos on this channel, was the TV show Shark Tank. But in first place, the TV show that made me over $100,000 with 3 videos was the Gold and Silver Pawn Stars. Now, if you've been keeping an eye on YouTube automation, you know that this is not new, okay? These videos are super old. They were posted between 2020, 2021, and within time, they were just bringing me passive income. So yeah, I just showed you exactly what I posted to make all of this money. Now, how can you correctly replicate this today? Well, I'm about to show you the step-by-step. Why? Because fuck it. But first, if you're still watching, I would really appreciate if you liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel. That just motivates me to keep making these videos and giving y'all all of this sauce for free. Anyways, the first thing you want to do is go onto youtube.com. You need to identify who your competitors are. It doesn't matter what niche you're going to do. The first thing you want to know is who's posting videos and what do their numbers look like. So right now, I'm just gonna do the example of a Pawn Stars video. But what would these videos be titled? How do you find them? An easy way to do that is by just searching them on YouTube. Yes, you don't need any fancy tools or any memberships, just use YouTube. And the best way to do this is just by searching potential titles. For example, 10 times the Pawn Stars scammed customers. That was one of the most common titles used across all of the automation channels that were doing Pawn Star videos. Now, as you can see, this is just a copy paste of all of these YouTube videos. Same thumbnails, same titles, it's the same thing. Now, the first option we have is a YouTube channel called The Filmy with 2.4 million views in 6 years. So what we want to do is click on their YouTube channel. Before anything else, go to the videos tab and then hit popular, okay? And the reason for that is because there is no out of the box news. Everything is old. It's the same recycled thing because it's just what's in the TV show. So by clicking their most popular videos, we can see that they posted this video 6 years ago that has 16 million views. That is an insane number of views, okay? So we're going to use this video as an example because it obviously managed to get the audience retention pretty high. It managed to get the CTR pretty high, and it's just the perfect example of a very, very good evergreen video. So I'm gonna click on the video like if I was about to watch it, and then go to the top here on the search bar, and then just copy the link of the video. And that's how easy content research is. You find a successful video and you put it in production immediately. And thanks to AI, it is now easier than ever, especially for evergreen content. So once you copy the link, you want to go to ChatGPT. You want to have ChatGPT 4 and you want to have a plugin called Vox Script. If you do not have the plugin called Vox Script, you want to go down here where it says Explore GPTs. You want to go to the search bar and then just search up Vox. And then you're going to see it appear and you just download it. And once you see that, you're going to see it appear here on the top left side of your screen and you're going to click on that. You want to go ahead and paste the link of the video you want to copy and you want to give Vox Script this command. Can you tell me what this video is about? And then click enter. Now, a very common issue right now with Vox Script, it seems like it's bugged because it's not giving you the response immediately. So if that happens to you, just keep refreshing the page and keep trying over and over. It'll eventually work. Like right now it says it looks like we weren't able to retrieve the information. That's completely fine. I'm just going to refresh the page. I'm going to go up here and copy the same exact prompt I gave it at the beginning and then just paste it again. Now we just wait because we're probably going to have to do this a few times. Yep, just did it again. We just refresh the page, drop the same prompt, and now we wait. And there we go. After the third attempt, it finally worked. Now, what it just gave me is not enough to make a script, obviously. So the next prompt I'm going to give ChatGPT is, can you tell me what the video is about in extreme detail? And then we just wait again. See, Vox Script is like fucking tripping right now because it says error talking to, and then it just told me. So I don't know. It just gave me an answer, but it's still not long enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it this next prompt, which is make your answer longer and in more detail. Now it's really going. It seems like now it's giving me a little bit more information. Now it's very strange because it seems like this video only did 2 moments from the TV show for the entire video. But then again, if we go back, we can see that the video is only 11 minutes long. So I guess it makes sense. But anyways, the next prompt I'm going to give ChatGPT is, can you rewrite number 1, which is Chum-Li risks comic book purchase in season 15 for my YouTube channel script. Make it as long as you possibly can and do your own research to extend the script as long as possible. And then we're going to click enter. So from here, we're just going to wait and see what it gives us. And then depending on what it gives us, we'll know if we can create an actual script from this. Now, this is not something very common, but it is common for really old YouTube videos. For example, 6 years old. So it seems like ChatGPT is giving me a lot of information and a pretty big answer. So while it was doing that, I just went ahead and opened up a blank Google Doc. So I'm just skimming through it and making sure it makes sense and that it flows correctly. And so far it looks completely fine. So the next prompt I'm going to give Vox Script or ChatGPT is, can you do the same thing for number 2? Now, while it does that, what I'm going to do is copy paste the entire prompt that it gave me, the full rewritten script that took inspiration from that video I copied, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it into the new doc. If I go to tools and word count, that's already 1,300 words, which is about a 7-minute long video. So with number 2 that it's writing right now, I believe that it's going to be a 15-minute long video with the current pace. And just so you know, a 3,000 word script is usually between 15 to 20 minutes long. And then it is about to finish. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing and just copy the entire answer that ChatGPT gave me. And then I'm just going to paste it under the first one. So now if I go to tools and I go to word count, it is now a 2,900 word script, which is crazy. Now, of course, you want to go through it and make sure it makes sense and that it's not too boring, but I'm going to trust ChatGPT in this one since it is what the popular video did. So the next part, which is the last step that you have to do in order to produce this video, is to go to 11labs.com. Now, when you land on 11labs, you want to go ahead and create an account, buy characters, do whatever you want, and you're going to see this appear for you. Now, what 11labs does, it creates a AI voice to commentate your videos. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, I thought AI voices get demonetized and you can get your channel terminated. That is not true. Whoever told you that is lying to you, and they're probably just trying to gatekeep that information. You are completely safe to use any voice on 11labs. You can monetize videos, you can keep videos monetized, and I know that's because all of my channels use 11labs. It's kept channels monetized, and I've monetized channels with an 11labs voice. Anyways, once you create your account, you want to go to voices over here on the third option on the left side, and then you want to click on library here at the top. Once you do that, you can just go ahead and start listening to some of the voices that you want to commentate your video. And of course, you have all of these filters to use. Like I would use entertainment and TV. I would go to language over here on the filters and hit English, and then for accents, I would do American or British. That's just the most common ones everyone uses. So as soon as you pick your voice, you want to go to the text to speech option on the far left, where you will see this chat box in the middle of your screen. You're going to click on that, and at the bottom left, you're going to see that it gives you the option to change the voice. So I'm going to go ahead and very quickly just change it to one of the ones that I've used before, and then I'm going to go to the actual script that ChatGPT made for me and copy paste one paragraph at a time, and then just click generate speech. After that, you want to click the download button at the bottom right of your screen and just make sure you don't lose that. And then you will go back to your doc and continue with each paragraph of your script. So now you have your script script and your audio done. The next step is to go on Fiverr.com. And the reason I always say this is because I don't know what your guys' editing skills are, and I believe that you want this to be a fully automated business. So Fiverr is perfect. And of course, you can use Upwork or any other freelancing website you want to use, but I've always used Fiverr. I just found it to be much easier. So when you go on Fiverr.com and you create your account, you want to search up video editor at the top. From here, you're gonna see a bunch of editors, and you're just gonna scroll through and find one that's in your budget. If you have any trouble, you can just go ahead and go back to the search bar and search up YouTube automation video editor. Well, it looks like Fiverr just crashed on me and they're doing maintenance right now, which is crazy. Point is, you can just go on Fiverr and hire any video editor by sending them the link of the video that you want to copy, and you're just gonna leave them a message and be like, hey, can you replicate this for my YouTube channel? I'm making a very similar video. They're most likely going to say yes. Now, for a thumbnail designer, it's also going to be on Fiverr, which let's see if it lets me. Nope. Okay, well, you're gonna find a thumbnail designer on here that is also in your budget, and what you're going to do is you're not gonna, sit there and just hand him a thumbnail for a title because he's gonna give you dog shit. What you want to do is go to the YouTube video that you are copying. I have vidIQ installed, and this shows me exactly what their thumbnail was. It is a picture of Rick Harrison and a picture of a diamond watch with a negative 10 million on the bottom left. So you're going to send this thumbnail to the Fiverr thumbnail designer that you found, and you're going to tell him to redo this with a different picture of Rick Harrison on the left, a different diamond watch on the right side, and a different figure on the bottom left. Now that was a very broad example, but it is very, very accurate, and that's exactly what you have to do. But if you do want to know more in detail on how you can grow a top 10 TV show channel, a courtroom channel, a celebrity news YouTube channel, you can go ahead and click in the link in my description or in the pinned comment. That is my school community. I have a 50+ video tutorial explaining every single detail about these niches and YouTube automation, and I also go live at least one time a week where you can join and just ask me any questions that you have. But if you don't give a flying fuck about that, that's completely fine. I would still appreciate if you liked the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because again, it just motivates me a lot. Also, do not hesitate to ask me any questions in the comment section below, but just know I respond quicker on school, and yes, it is me responding. And besides that, that's pretty much it. Have a good day, guys.